Hiya guys, how are you today, and welcome back to F1 2012 Champions Mode. Today we're going to be racing against Jenson Button. We've already done it against Raikkonen and Lewis Hamilton. Go check out those videos if you haven't seen it yet. But now let's do the Gently Does It challenge against Jenson Button on hard difficulty, of course.
Of the Silverstone Grand Prix, and Jenson Button leads from a fortunate Felipe Massa in second and Sebastian Vettel in third. Jenson took the lead from his teammate just before the safety car incident, but can he hold on to this without pitting? I think his teammate sitting in ninth could do this. Safety cars coming in, the hunted turns hunter.
So here we go then, as we take control of our McLaren down the back straight here at Silverstone. Safety car is coming in this lap. We're on the wet tyres. All the guys in front of us are in the intermediates. Jenson Button is in first place. We have to try to catch him up. We're going to go into the lean mixture to make sure less wheel spin, which should help us in these difficult conditions. We did that last time. So now let's go. We are going to struggle at the start of the challenge, because I think at this point we're still on the wrong tyre. But by lap 51 and 52, we should be on the right tyre, and we should find it pretty simple to overtake all these guys ahead, all the fastest drivers in F1. I think some of the people behind us are also on the wet tyre rather than the intermediate, and you do want to be on the wet tyre eventually. So let's at least focus on keeping Senna behind us as we go through this tight corner, tight right-hander. We're still slipping around everywhere, but I think all the cars behind us could be doing the same. We get quite wide there. But we're keeping the position. You can see on the mini-map, we have the red dot. All the guys ahead are getting so far ahead now. It's not even funny how slow we've been in comparison to them at the start of this race. But do keep watching, guys, it does get better. It's just the tyres mainly. I know I'm not brilliant at the game, I'm not that crap. And yes, Senna is still right behind us. But we need to try to build a gap. We've got the tyre temperature thing here because we don't want the tyres to get too cold. That's a big issue in wet weather driving. I guess it's appropriate to do it at Silverstone in Britain, where it rains all the time, but it's actually really nice now. Never mind. Also, this is a good time to be doing Jenson Button challenge, considering it was only last week when he took part in the Monaco Grand Prix on a one-off return. As we go into the replay camera shots through the fast corners, nice shots, loving the car. I think it's actually a really beautiful car. People don't talk about this car in that way, but it really is. Anyway, as we are now coming towards the end of the first lap that we're doing, lap 50. Grosjean is 5 seconds ahead of us. We are building a gap between us and the car behind. It's over 2 seconds now, so that's good. But we're aquaplaning quite wide there, under braking. We couldn't do much about that though. Maybe we braked too late, I don't know. But we are now completed the first lap. 2 more laps to go. We've lost 2 seconds there, just by sliding wide. That shows F1. 2 seconds in F1 is huge, as we know. But now it looks like Senna is behind us. We saw the proximity arrows there. And you can up our inside as we go wide, and we've lost position to Senna. He's on the wet tyres, but something's happened ahead of us. Yellow flag. And look at that, Alonso's behind us. Something's happened, he's crashed with someone. I can't quite see who it is yet, but they've slowed down a lot. It's Grosjean. Alonso and Grosjean have had it coming together, and we've actually got some chance to make some position up. And yes, we've overtaken Roman Grosjean up the inside here. Nice overtake there. But the important thing is to get ahead of Bruno Senna, because he's on the same strategy, same tyres as us. And going on the grass there doesn't really help at all. But again, we're in the middle sector. This is the old start-finish straight here at Silverstone. This is normally flat out here in the dry, but not in the wet. No way. And we've got to really catch up to Senna. I think you can see on the minimap we are catching the other guys ahead, which ultimately what we have to do. But we have to, while racing those guys, overtake Senna if we're going to complete the challenge. Although we don't technically have to come first. We just have to beat Jenson Button, I think. But let's try to win this whole race anyway. That's what we want to do. It's F1, come on. You know, now you can see the red lights of all those cars ahead. We've really made up some ground here. And we've kept with Senna as well. And there you go, he's going around the outside of some people there. Don't know if he's going to make a mistake. But we've got Raikkonen ahead of us, one of the champions on the game of course. Diving up the inside there. As we go on to the final lap here at Silverstone. It's not really the British Grand Prix because it's not the whole race, but whatever. On lap 52 we got Raikkonen and he's done brake checked us. Maybe we sort of thought we could do it flat out. Wasn't to be. Thankfully there's no damage on Champions mode, which is a bit annoying. We dive up the inside of Senna and Rosberg. Brilliant move there. We're in P5 now. Now Michael Schumacher, 7-time world champion, made him look like a rookie there. He went wide on the wrong tyre, of course. And now we've got Sebastian Vettel, who on this game was only a 2-time world champion, but we know real life now he's a 4-time world champion. We dive up the inside of him, and as he said, fortunate Felipe Massa, and we've got a position. We're now in P2. I told you it would get very easy to challenge because they'll start to struggle on the intermediate tyre. And here we go, we're going to go wheel to wheel with our teammate. But there's not much wheel to wheel action because we've simply got a faster speed. It's amazing, this is hard difficulty, but the AI is struggling so much on the wrong tyre. So we go through what's the old turn 1. Now in P1, we're already going to do some weaving from side to side. Looking at our helmet, our yellow and red helmet, a little bit like Lewis Hamilton helmet. It's the closest one I could get, to be honest. I like the yellow helmet, I think it's amazing. And here we go, going on to the back straight. And I think, you see, we're weaving around in celebration. This is looking good for a victory for us. Meaning we can move on to the next champions mode. We go around this corner. Let's just not crash. A crash now would be bad because we wouldn't have time to overtake. But if we were still going from side to side, maybe very gingerly, we go through this corner. I'm quite scared that I'm going to mess this up still. And we did go on the grass there to do some weaving and go wide. And yes, we won the race. Yes. There we go. That was our fast lap. We gained 8 positions. There's some crashes. There's changing in weather. What a race. There you go. See, our fast lap couldn't match before. Oh, sorry. Sorry to Crofty for interrupting him there. And yeah, that's the end of the video, and I guess next time join me for more Champions Mode. Thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you really enjoyed this video and you want to see more videos like this and other types of videos, please subscribe to my channel. If you have anything to say in the comments, please leave a comment in the comment section down below. Also, go and check out the video that should be on screen right now, and come and follow me on Twitter, BigGaming342, and Facebook, BigGaming342, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Goodbye.